Welcome back. This is Dr. Brown's hairdresser's cousin's brother's stepbrother's nephew's roommate in his basement, right? Come on. It's just Ian. We're building a muffler. We're on stage 26. And then this thing goes into the chassis. Now, I didn't do a ton of painting all over the engine. I learned my lesson on the brake calipers. I'm never going to fold these wheels down, probably. But if you, let's say, flip the car upside down a little, you might notice something. Same goes with it. You might notice something, but it's kind of busy in there, and we're never going to really be opening the back. So I'm not too concerned with it. But muffler, I don't know. We might do something with that. We'll see. Let's get our bits and pieces out. And, yeah, that's about it. I was up really late last night. Damn it, I forgot to post my video online. Oh, whatever. I'll post it later. It'll be fine. So we're going to start putting this together. We got stages 27 through 33 on the side table over there. And, yeah, more fun in the sun. I'll let you know when I run into a problem. Alright, I said I wasn't going to weather the engine or do anything or paint, but, yeah. The inner nerd got the better of me. So, I forgot. There's a mirrored base with this thing. So you're going to see the bottom. Did a little Tamiya black panel liner on the oil pan just to bring out the detail a little bit. And then, you know, a little rust with the weathering Tamiya Weathermasters. Dipped a little dark iron paint inside the tailpipes because they were silver and that's not normal. Basically made this engine look like brand new. Because literally after coming over on the ship from Ireland, these things started to rust a little. Stock exhaust systems in the 80s were notorious for rusting. We also got our decal on our oil filter, our decal on our AC compressor. It's nice. We painted up the distributor a little bit because I looked up new old stock parts and it's kind of a red Bakelite plastic, like a really deep burgundy. So I just mixed some Tamiya red with some Tamiya Hull red, which is basically brown, and it dabbed a little here and there. Flat coated the entire thing since new engines are really not glossy things necessarily, even after just mild use, just a few miles. So this had a couple trips through time. So there we go. Okay. Whew. There we go. That was a mouthful. Okay, I'm going to get this in the chassis and we'll be right back. All right. Finally, we got the beer. Okay. This model drives you to drink sometimes. Oh, let's see here. Pretty easy. Oh man, this thing is getting hefty. Muffler looks just perfectly, mildly weathered. Very nicely. Our yellow clear paint over the silver parts came out rather close to factory anodizing, I think. And yeah, overall looks pretty good. Pretty happy with this thing. I hate this floppy wheel thing. This is this. I get it. You want it to be able to depict all three movies. But I don't think so. We're probably going to glue that. I'm waiting for someone to talk me down from the ledge on just slapping some crazy glue in this thing and just killing that whole wheel folding permanently. But yeah, okay, so that's done. We got, what, stage 27 through 33 sitting on the bench over there. So we'll be right back. Hey, nothing like, you know, when a brand patronizes our nationality. Let's have a nice can of freedom. Oh boy, Budweiser. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they plan that. Oh yeah, not delicious. Issues 32 and 33. This is the fuel tank. Obviously, it's the battery box and the battery cover and all that stuff. And here's where we're going to start doing some surgery, because we're going to be using the Model Modz Power Mod and the EL Light Mod, and we have their battery cover. So, starting at issue 32 is that's when you're going to start doing some real fidaddling with this thing. But not to worry, you have that website, mybttfdelorean.com. I'm this guy's best free advertising in months, probably. I'm going to just put his website in the description of my videos and say, here's the guy who helped me out. I'm going to check with him first, make sure it's cool. I'm sure it's cool with him. But I always like to double check before I link to someone else's website in the description. But yeah, his site's great. Can't beat it. I may have screwed up a little. I said I painted the alternator the proper red Bakelite, but I think this is actually the fuel injection pump. I don't know what I was thinking, because the alternator, I believe, should be somewhere down coming out of the V, so it could ride off. I have no idea, because yeah, it probably rides off the crankshaft. There's probably a geared drive off the crankshaft. Usually it would be off a central camshaft on a pushrod motor, but I believe this is is this an overhead cam? I think this is an overhead cam motor. Either way, I might just go and make that black again. I'm not sure. We'll see. And no one's going to notice, but it bothers me a little. Let's pop these out. Battery cover. Wow. That is friggin' solid. Holy crap. Probably weighs about triple what the original battery cover weighs. You're not going to notice on this model, everyone. This thing already weighs a lot, and there's no body panels on it yet. And this is almost as heavy as a full option to me RC tank. But yeah, we got that. And so the battery cover, such nice packaging from Chloe and her team over at Model Modz. Blow a little more wind up their butts, and maybe someone will send me a free pair of Nikes. I don't know. Let's see here. Kidding. We have here's a transformer for the EL light mod. So we got that. That's definitely going to need to go in the battery box, kind of right from jump. The actual light wires, not anywhere near yet. These, I don't think we need these yet. I think just this. I'm going to reserve that to the side. Put this fella over here. And then we got the power mod. Again, magnetic box package. Seriously, I mean, I don't even know where you guys get bespoke packaging like this made in sunny old England. But, there we go. Okay, wires. And we've got a nut. All right. I'll put those there. And then there's a power switch. There's a US plug. What's this plug? All right, this plug is some other country. I don't know, European or something. Whatever. Don't need it. Hold on a second. Let's see here. AC adapter. The heck is this thing? Goodbye. All right. Ooh, I hit my truck. Careful, Ian. Careful. Careful. Calm down. Take your medication when your wife tells you to. Why don't you listen to her? All right. We don't need those power cords for now. We got more stuff. We got a little. Let's just put our plug in here so we don't lose it. Okay. It seems like a halfway decent power supply that they use. Like nicer than the average Amazon fare. So we'll put that back in there. It's fine. Model Modz. There you go. Nice people. To install this product, please visit. Oh, they give you where to get the instructions and everything. I'm going to be following Todd's instructions from. I'm not going to say the website again. It's starting to get to be like, you know, you say a word enough times, it starts losing meaning to you. You're like, well, what do I even mean? We gotta nip out a bunch of plastic in here. We have these bolt. Oh, come on, focus, you jerk. Got these nice bullnose nippers. They're very nice at nipping. Woo, spicy. Come on. I do my hand exercises, you know, but I'm really never alone enough anymore. Oh, someone got that joke, I'm sure. This thing get wide enough to go over this thing? Yeah, there we go. Arr, mateys. The nippers are hungry today. Come on. Arr, there we go. I mean, I could definitely be a little more elegant in my nipping by just breaking out the Dremel, I suppose, which I probably will. to do final cleanup on this, but oof. We're probably gonna need to get the Dremel involved. She's the nippers cannot fit. Nope. Dremel required. Okay, we'll be back. I'm gonna get this thing nipped out and you know, wired up and kind of. I'll show you before I finally like close everything up. Okay, well, we've got our battery cover painted up, chassis color. We've got our transformer for our EL light mod in there. One of the auxiliary power connectors from the power mod is plugged in to that harness on the EL light transformer. And now we just got to screw this cover on. All right, my rule, not showing me screwing things in because it's frickin' boring. BRB. You know, this car reminds me of the 80s in more ways than one. Really, one of the biggest ways it reminds me is this. This stuff smells like my childhood. My dad he was like Frank's Red Hot of lubricants. He put this shit on everything. Anything squeaked, 3-in-1. Rusted, 3-in-1. Anything, 3-in-1. It's just, and it has a very distinct smell. Like WD-40 has a smell. 3-in-1 has a smell. So we got, okay, this is officially getting really heavy. Okay. Yeah, this might actually already weigh more than my Tamiya King Tiger 16th scale tank. But we got our power mod wiring in, and some of our wire for our EL mod for the flux bands. Wheel arches, all metal. This trunk base, metal. Arches, metal. Oh man, this thing is flipping heavy. Got our power mod, got our battery cover in the bottom down there. So, oh man, this thing's going together a treat. It's really not hard at all. I mean, I'm making it harder than it needs to be by, you know, painting certain things and adding certain mods. But, you know, I want it to be how I want it. It's my model. I'll do it how I like it. Just like everyone else can. But if people want to build it bone stock, no mods, no paint, no nothing, great, good for you. It's your model. I'm not going to criticize anybody. I've built some pig's ears in my day. So, we got issue 38 here with some wiring and whatnot to start. So this is where I have to take my time and be cautious because I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing the EL light mod, I have the power mod, I'm doing the flux capacitor, and the Christmas tree mod. So I gotta be a little fastidious with which wires I put in and which wires I don't. It doesn't matter all that much. I just don't want to have abandoned wiring in the car for no good reason when I'm not one of those people who went back and retrofitted it to their kit and just doesn't want to peel all the wires out of it. So it looks like, yeah, well, when I run into something where I'm not using something or whatever, I don't know, whatever. This video is, there's not a lot of skill building I can give people here. You know, a little bit on, you know, painting and weathering, I guess. There's going to be more once we have, like, the interior and, like, you know, the body on it. We're adding all the time stuff on the back. That's what we'll have a lot more fun. But I'll be right back. Woohoo! Finally some interior. It's just every step, just doing every step, waiting for more mods. That's really the whole theme of this build is just mods. Mike Lane's carpet set for the footwells. So we have the gray floor from step 39, and we have the black bulkhead section for the pedals from step 40. Can't have anything on this bulkhead, according to Todd at the really long website, I can't even say it anymore, mybttfdelorean.com. There you go. Hi, Todd. So, we're going to put on these carpets as per his very detailed instructions. I thank this man. He is a saint. He's doing the Lord's work there, showing us how to put this stuff together. So these carpets, first of all, they're such a weird... It's so weird because it's not like your standard thin, hard felt. It's like, it feels almost like scale carpeting. It's cool. It's nice. It's good stuff. Like, these things are like laser cut or something. They're very, very, very accurate. Let's just dry fit them with the, wow. Look at that. I mean, what would you rather have when you open up the car? Would you rather see that or this? I mean, we could all knock Eagle Moss for doing that, you know, but really, it was Premium Collectibles Trading Company, PCT, that built, that actually made all the parts here. And they probably just, like, Eagle Moss said, go crazy, make it as nice as you can. And they said, here's the budget. And they go, whoa, 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 back it off a notch. And they said, well, we could get rid of the carpets. We could dumb down the flux capacitor. We could make the Christmas tree a laughing stock. The flux bands, we can make those look really bad if you want, with cheap-ass fiber optics. And they said, well, what's the price now? And they said, it'll be this much. And they go, let's do that. Good idea. You know, like, that's how every product is made, though. Everything is budget engineered. So, you know, they could have made this absolutely perfect, but it would have cost 2 or 3 times as much money, probably. And they would have more markup. They would want more margin and markup because of all the people involved. When you get the mods from Mike Lane, no, they're not cheap. Worth every penny. Not cheap, but imagine if it was from Eagle Moss. It would be triple the price. So, yeah, I'm going to get these carpets installed. I can't do this on camera. There's a one-time, one-chance shot of doing this just right. You know, like, some sins can be hidden after you bolt in all the other crap, but I want it as close as I can get it. So we'll be back right after the magic happens. The only thing more stressful than explaining what you just bought to your wife is putting on giant, one-time use decals. The only thing more stressful than that is giant, super expensive stickers from England, UK, whatever you guys prefer. Man, but they went on very nicely. I got them aligned basic, pretty much close to perfect. Good enough for me. No, all the holes are clear for the pedal boxes. That's the really important part. Everything lines up with those holes, all these holes. That's really the primary thing. This, I look at that, a tiny bit. And then right over here, made it itty-bitty little off. But otherwise, I'd say they're 99.5% exactly perfectly adhered. Oh my God. Woo, that was a little stress. Oh, the wife, she was weak, and she ordered Domino's pizza. And, yeah, no, wrong way. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna have carpeted floors. That's so nice. I don't even have carpet in my house. Ah, look at that. Toit fit. Okay, I think I'm gonna go up. I think we're gonna call it a night. I've got video to stitch and put together. So we're kind of on, we didn't quite finish 40. We could finish 40 maybe. Let me see. Then I got a text message that the Domino's is here. Negative. Okay. Forget it. Putting in the pedals. Okay. We'll be right back. Whoa, a few issues with setting up the pedals. So you're supposed to, you put the brake pedal in. It's really hard to see. When you push the brake pedal, that little guy goes up to close the contacts of the brake pedal switch. Now this is the mangled thing that came in my parts from Japan, and it barely, I don't even know if it works. It'll be, we'd have to get the multimeter out to check. But I said, you know what, do I have this from the American parts kit? Yeah, I do. Wiring lead isn't, oh, sorry. Look, not soldered on properly. That's awesome. This one looks a lot cleaner though. So what I may do is just solder this one on and use this instead. That might be the way to go. Yeah, the quality control here, the Japanese parts are early original production run. Obviously, they're from like 2017. 11/21. Yeah. November 2017. These Japanese parts. So, you know, they've updated parts. Like this came with the automatic transmission. The American kit came with the proper manual transmission. Not that it makes a difference inside the car, because it still has the manual shifter. But, you know, if you're one of those, you know, rivet counter, not even rivet counter, just like want it somewhat, this is just so boogered up. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, PCT, you know, I hope you get the Americans our chance to finish Ecto 1, and then I think I'm finished with your garbage part works. And the thing is, they make them for just about everybody, so we can expect the same general lack of attention to quality control in, you know, all of the kits. Knight Rider, I'm not subscribing to Knight Rider. But, okay, let me break out the old soldering iron and get to work fixing this pig's ear that they sent me. BRB. Alright, let's attempt to do this. This should really be a two-person job. It's so hard to hold these contacts. Okay, so we know it works. Honestly, we got this working before I started recording. There we go. Brake pedal up, brake pedal down. Perfect. Oh, finally. Okay. Yeah, we ended up using the one from Moss US because the Japanese early production one was just freaking buggered. It just looked like a flaming turd of a part. So that's what we're using. Okay, we'll be back with hopefully less drama. But that's kind of why people come to my channel, because I'm a nut. BRB. Alright, well, we made it through stage 41 without any hiccups, thankfully. Stage 42, however, and 43, I have some mods coming from Darren Gurney. They literally just shipped out, like, I think today. So I'm going to go check that tracking, but he's only like one state over. So I should hopefully have them by like Monday or Tuesday. I think I'm going to pause building until then. And then, you know, tomorrow is Sunday, and I spent literally most of all day down here until 10:30 at night doing my thing. So it's quality time with the wife tomorrow and the pups. So there you go. This is, oh, this is nice. It just looks good. The carpet makes this piece look crappier almost. But whatever, we'll deal with it. Look, see that, like, little, like, flashing? It's like nubs. Like, they just snapped it off a runner. Didn't bother to sand. I mean, they're not going to sand it, but, you know, I mean, we could sand it down and repaint it. That's just, I think, too pedantic even for us. So, we'll see you next time on Pit Stain Hobbies. Like, subscribe, hate mail, comments, everything down below. Check it out. Thank you to everyone who makes the mods, and thank you to Todd once again for that great website of his. We'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll have a little more craziness going on and some progress. But so far, so good. Stage 41 done. Alright, later guys.